I remember when I came to Ayebusi newly, and we were still here. That's where the church was, the Bacha. And as we were celebrating Mass on one of the Sundays during my early time here, suddenly a man ran in and people pursued him. And I saw them arguing with some parishioners inside that church, though it was a Bacha. And then there was commotion, of course. And there was like two parties, two factions. And by the end of the day, yes, I'm the priest. We are celebrating Mass. Although I think we are towards the end of the Mass. But the man that ran is not even a Catholic. So he did not run because maybe the timing. He ran because there was an emergency. Then the people that were pursuing the man, they were not also Catholic. They did not run maybe because it's convenient or it's not convenient, but it's also because there is a mission at hand. There is an assignment at hand. And what happened? They were pursuing this man that first ran into our church because according to them that he stole. And you know the implication, jungle justice. They will either beat him to pulp or even beat him to his death or whatever, or even he may lose his ribs. Then the little opportunity he had, he was running straight, but he now thought he was passing buildings, he was passing compound. But when he reached where he thought that this will be a saving ground for him, what did he do? Nobody told him anything. He ran into the church. And that's actually where it became very clear that his plan worked out for him. Now, it's no longer about somebody that disrupted our program. It's about now the church trying to stop the people that were pursuing him. Even when they were saying he stole, but I saw church members, I did not put mouth. They were saying he has entered here. You are not dragging him. You are not taking that. His sins must be forgiven here. Imagine that those parishioners that stopped the men that were pursuing this man, that it was in their compound that this man entered. There is no way they will stand their ground that this man must be forgiven. But they stood in their different compound. They will have different opinions, true or false. They will have what they call in English reservations. Of course, the other day, somebody stole my phone. This is how they stay. I must kill. In fact, I am the one to stone him to death. But in the church, everybody had one intention. The intention is to save this man. And another thing I saw that day is that the man that ran into the church, he is no longer my business. Yet, when he was running straight on the road, why didn't he continue? Entering here now is no longer between you and I. It is now between you and God who holds this place. My dear brothers and sisters, the first midnight we are having in the year 2026, I declare it that God is my refuge and my strength. Where again do I need this year? I believe that I am speaking where some Ayebusi parishioners are. This thing happened live when here was still a Bacha. It was at this particular ground. We were hosting our Sunday Mass here. And I was the priest. This one is not that somebody told me. I was right away there. Somebody rushed in. And because before he rushed in, we already hearing, ole, catch him. And then you see, the person that they were pursuing that entered, nothing concerned me again. He just, what Igbo people will call, he stood there, nothing concerned him. It was now, if you see the hot argument, as if to say the parishioners that were exchanging in that argument that they committed anything. It was Nambi. Nobody is talking about yet. I know that whatever they are arguing is like, release this man for us. But the man that they are accusing has no case again. Just because he is in the house of God. Who says that anything can be compared with God? Who says that anything can be compared with the doings of God? Romans 11:31. Who can be like him? Who can act like him? Who can be compared like him? I don't know whether you are understanding the language of the prophet this morning. Who can be compared with the doings of the Lord? That's the language. You can imagine. Supposing that man was going straight and they catch him, nobody will defend him. He will defend himself. Either he says, Bikono, Merunu mebere, Umabinu. But this one, he was not talking. Serious war. If I wasn't there, I would think that, oh, what is the problem? Why are they fighting in the church? But those who were fighting for him did not do anything. But they have to fight because of where he entered. And somebody says it's better to stand out. No, you can't stand out outside God. You can't stand out away from God. It's not possible.